Hi everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Now, please excuse my hair and with the way I look at the moment. Um, I have not showered since the other day because the other day I had a really bad injury on both of my feet and my ankles. The other day I had a really nasty tumble, so I was in so much freaking pain. Like, oh my god, like I'm the kind of person that never cries unless I'm having a moment, of course. But physically, yeah, I cried a little bit and it was just so painful. And yeah, it's taken. This is obviously my third day on like bed rest, so which is very boring, and but I'm managing all right. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about the positive side of coronavirus because, I mean, obviously, as a health anxiety victim, you guys can not even imagine, unless you're a victim of health anxiety, then oh my god, you can't even imagine like the fright that I've been having. Um, I've been literally like constantly washing my hands, washing my windows and everything, and it's just been a nightmare. But I've decided, maybe it's time to spread a bit of positivity around here because and how much time and goodness it's brought in people. Now, just before I start talking about it, last time you saw me on the video, I spoke to Ben Hanlon on Instagram Live. How freaking amazing was that? Freaking amazing, right? I mean, anyway, yeah. So Ben, if you're watching me, thank you so much for putting me on your show on Instagram Live. It was absolutely the best thing that's ever happened to me. If you have not watched it yet, please check it out. It is amazing. I mean, like, watch me go completely insane. Anyway, so yeah, one positive thing about the coronavirus is the great thing about being born and raised in England is the NHS. I did a poster with the NHS sign that I want to show you guys, but of course I can't walk just yet, so I'm managing all right, but I'm still a little bit worried about it, so I can't really walk properly at the moment. Um, so yeah, the NHS are absolutely fantastic. Now, if you guys are from like another country or just not from England and don't know what the NHS are, they are a free hospital care treatment. I think they are like if you need treatment, you don't have to pay for it. The NHS will do it for you. So that is absolutely fantastic. And they have been absolutely fantastic trying to help cure a lot of patients with coronavirus and how they've got so many tests and everything. It's just been fantastic. And every single Thursday night at 8 o'clock, we all go out and we give them such a big round of applause for them and for the key workers. And another good thing about it is the key workers. Um, and of course, the care workers as well. Again, they've been absolutely fantastic. Another good thing about it is that how much goodness and kindness it's bringing to a lot of people. So, I mean, we are keeping our distance a lot of the time. And the fact that if we're going out for a long walk, if me and my mum are going out for long walks, what we always do is that if we see people come by us, we always get out of their way. And they are so thankful. It is so cute. And it's just like, I mean, we all have a moan about it and we usually have a joke about it. But it's very brightening to like see that kind of thing in people, like see them, like happy and thankful that we're doing this for them and stuff like that. So yeah, I would say it's brought so much goodness in people and happiness and everything. Also, Oxford, who are doing absolutely fantastic. They've even did a vaccine test, I think, back in April, I think it was. Yeah, they've done that, and a lot of scientists are trying to find a cure. They found so many different things about it and how they could warn us about how this and how to keep preventing us from it. Another thing I would love to point out is if you know Dr. Rand Singh, I think that's his last name pronounced, he has been absolutely fantastic. I've been so worried about the coronavirus, but I've been on his Instagram and he's been on the news. He's been on like having interviews about kids and teenagers and even like adults worrying about it. And I was on his Instagram the first time that he ever spoke about it and how to like prevent it. The first thing that Dr. Ranj said was, "Do not panic over it. I am not worried." Now, I mean, hearing that from an actual doctor who's part of the NHS and is a children's doctor, and he's just absolutely fantastic. His words were so reassurable. It was amazing. It was just so great to like hear from an expert that they're nothing to worry about, but we will have to take care of it. And that's another thing that he actually said, is that we have to take proper care of it, but don't panic over it. And he's been very carefully explaining on how to cope with it with like people who have illnesses like cancer or diabetes or some life-threatening illness. And yes, so he has been absolutely fantastic. If you don't know who he is, oh my god, please go onto YouTube, type in his name, and he can absolutely reassure you guys, people with anxiety. Like, oh my god, he's absolutely brilliant. He is really good. Like, you have no idea. Another good thing about it is that obviously I'm a dancer and I'm obviously like a dance teaching assistant, and I also work in a theatre. Now my theatre has been closed for the past couple of weeks because of coronavirus, and I've been so worried, thinking, oh my god, what if my boss doesn't want me back or anything? But hopefully they are beginning to start opening up soon, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can come back, because I would love to come back. I miss it so much, because every time I'm there I always imagine like, who is going to come today, or who's going to come later? Is anybody famous going to come? Now Tim Vine was meant to come, I think next month, but I don't think that's going to happen, which is very disappointing. Good thing I am not a big fan, but he lives in my local town, so yeah. I really hope Ben Hanlon will come to my theatre. That's what I imagine all the time. I mean, like me and him having a good conversation, being so open about our lives, but I don't think that's going to happen. I need to stop thinking stuff like that, because at the end of the day, I spoke to him, he showed me a magic trick. That is, I think that's more than enough for my life. So yeah, and I think that's enough to last me for years. Absolutely fantastic. But as a dancer, I mean, I join a community, and I'm also a dance teaching assistant there. And what we've been doing is we've been doing dance classes online and stuff. Now I've had to take a week off of that because of my injuries, so which is very disappointing, because tomorrow, every Friday we do a family dance thing, and tomorrow was going to be Christmas. So I was so looking forward to it. I was going to wear my Elsa outfit, but for this to happen to me, another thing I would love to point out is old Boris. I mean, and a massive thank you to the NHS and all the doctors and nurses that helped him save his life. And I honestly cannot imagine like the scare on Boris and his wife. And oh my god, I mean, I totally feared for him when it was on the news that he was in intensive care. I thought, shit, now we're gonna lose like the president. But thank God he recovered, and he's still his old self. He's still gone back to work and everything, and he's just been fantastic. He's been doing a lot of ease, and he's been spreading so much positivity and everything else. Yeah, he's just been so brilliant. And the good thing about it is that the numbers are finally going down. And the funny thing is that there's been no new cases of coronavirus for 24 hours back from yesterday in London. So I think that's another amazing thing to happen. Yeah, so it's just absolutely unbelievable how this has obviously happened. But yeah, I think it's important that we all try and stay positive, because I mean, I can still go out for long walks whenever I want to, and that is one of my favourite things to do, just go out for long walks, because it gets your head off things. I miss going out to the cinema, I miss going out shopping, and what I wish to God I should have done was panic buyed on clothes, but rather than toilet paper and food. The thing is that I never panic buyed or anything, so I should have done that instead, just panic buying on clothes. Um, yeah, so it's a shame, but thank God we are finally making a bit of progress and it's beginning to ease off a little bit. So I think we're gonna be all right, and I'm just happy to spread a bit of positivity around. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully next time you see me, I'll be back on my feet. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm making a bit of progress. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon, and please try and keep positive and stay safe. And together we will beat this, and it will make us stronger than ever. Bye.